Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Surviving Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, PTSD. My name is Denise, and I am overjoyed to be able to bring you information to help guide you to become better. Um, First, I just want to say I hope everyone is having a great day, and um, I wish everyone blessings and peace today. First, I want you to know that I'm not a mental health professional. I am a survivor of post-traumatic stress disorder, and um, I can provide, what I can do is provide you with some general signs that could suggest you might have post-traumatic stress disorder, because a lot of times people have PTSD and don't know they have it. They're just kind of marked off as having an attitude, or something's wrong with them, or something, they just really don't know. But it's about coping skills and coping mechanisms and things like that, where you can learn to exist, because it is something that you'll have for for life. It's not something that you wake up and you go, okay, I'm not gonna have it today. You can't do that. It is something that you have to learn to cope with. So coping skills are very, very important. um, let's see here. um, Now, I also want to say that it is important to consult with a doctor or a mental health professional about your symptoms and about the things that are bothering you. Okay? Um, the first one is, if you've ever been exposed to a traumatic event, um, even if you have witnessed, and not just experienced it, but witnessed something traumatic happening, um, a very distressful or distressing event, such as a physical violence, domestic violence, sexual assault, a serious accident. You could be driving and see a serious accident that can cause you to have PTSD. Or a natural disaster like a tornado or earthquake, a hurricane. Um, those things can contribute to PTSD as well. Um, and it may be the main factor of your PTSD. You just have to consult with a doctor to get it determined. Second, there's also intrusive memories or flashbacks. Like for me, it was, it could be a smell, or it could be the way the sun rise, that I would begin to think back to my childhood, or think back to when I was married. I was in an abusive marriage. So those things can be a factor to the PTSD as well. And these are called triggers. So you're going to have triggers that happen throughout the day. You can, or it could be just one thing. It just depends on you. But I would have different triggers. So it would be the sun shining. It could be a smell. It could be if someone talks negatively to you, or if someone is being negative, you can actually have a trigger. And also, you have a kind of a hyper arousal and heightened anxiety. I didn't know it was anxiety. I also have a gift of knowing, or you have that intuition. I have that. So I would have that plus my anxiety, and it would be like on 10 all the time. And I would even shake sometimes because the anxiety was so great. So if you have anxiety, that's one contributing factor to post-traumatic stress disorder. And let's see. And what that is, anxiety, let me just explain that just a little bit, because some people might have that mixed up with something else. Heightened anxiety is a constantly feeling on edge, and it's on edge, being easily startled, experiencing difficulty sleeping. I had that a lot. I had insomnia really bad. Irritability, and I thought my irritability was because of PMS. I thought that's what it was, because every time, the cycle come around, I was like on 10 with irritability. And having trouble concentrating. I'm a person that likes to read. And when I couldn't read, and I still have issues with that now, but like if I couldn't read or just take that moment and, in a good book, I knew something wasn't right. Like it is the having trouble concentrating. Even when I was in school, when it was test time, I would get so upset because the other students would not be quiet. Like there was little chatter, and that would bother me. I could not concentrate. But and also staying focused on a common symptom. These are all common symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. So it's hard to stay focused. Like I said, when I took a test, I couldn't stay focused. People would just be talking, and I would get irritated. I just couldn't focus because I was thinking about something else. And also, there is what is called emotional numbing and avoidance. Emotional numbing is where I couldn't feel nothing else. I was just numb. There's no sadness, no anger. There's nothing. I'm just numb to any emotion, and I'm just tired of the emotions. So I'm just numb. So I did experience that. And you also have a tendency to avoid people. Like you just really want to be to yourself. And being to yourself keeps you away from any drama or anything. But I'm also an empath where I feel people's emotions. So for me to avoid people, normally it's because of the negative energy. I cannot be around negative energy. I literally get sick, like stomach ache, nausea, headache. I just can't be around negative people or too much energy, too much negative energy. I really cannot. Also, the activities that you do that remind you of the traumatic event. It could be driving. It could be cleaning up a certain way. Just anything, that reminds you of that traumatic event. And then you have diminishing interest or inability to feel positive emotions. Again, that's what I was saying about just numb. I'm existing. I just feel numb. I'm existing. That's it. And that, again, is called emotional numbing. Also, let's see. High anxiety. And also negative changes in thoughts or mood. I used to be just a happy-go-lucky person. Like, I love taking care of people. I love helping people. Um, just love life. I used to just love the sun shining on my face and little roly-polies in the yard. And I just was a very happy child. I was a very happy um, teenager, except some issues I had. But for the most part, I thought I was making do and I was good. I was happy. So, again, the negative changes. You have negative changes in thoughts and mood, which my thoughts and my mood changed just to negative. I didn't want to be around people. I don't want to feel the sun. I don't want to, just a lot of negativity, and persistent negative beliefs about on self or others. I felt I was, I had gone through so much, just gone through so much in life. And so I began to feel that I was not a good mother. I felt that I was unaccomplished. I've gone to school, I've done everything, but yet I'm still in this cycle of getting where I need to be and making wrong choices and falling down, having to start over, and wrong choices, falling down, having to start over. It was like an emotional roller coaster for me. And I just developed, I just started saying bad things about myself. I was just, I just did not want to be here. I was like, I don't want to be in this planet. I can't stand this place. This place is so negative and desolate. And, things like that. And also, you feel negative emotions such as guilt, shame. There was a lot of shame because of my family standards. There was a lot of shame. And, but you have to overcome that. And my anger was at myself. I was angry because I realized everything that happened in my life was because of me. I was angry that I did not see that my quote unquote best friend was not really my best friend, or ex-best friend. We're not friends anymore. And people I thought were my friends really were not my friends. They were talking about me. They were, not my friends. People, I can look now and say I would not be friends with them. They are very either materialistic, or they're very self-centered. Their integrity is not my integrity. Just different things I see now. So, and then you have like a generalized or a general feeling of detachment. Like, you just don't want to be a part of this world. Like, I remember, stop, Romeo. Stop trying to get my attention. I'm busy, Romeo. It's my Yorkie again. He just wants my attention. But I'll give you some attention in a minute, sweetie, okay? Hold on, baby boy. Okay, so, and you have that detachment of alienation. May also suggest the presence of PTSD. I actually would have dreams of being abducted. Abducted from aliens, and just feeling just different from people, so much that goes into PTSD. Please remember that these symptoms vary from person to person. They are, the symptoms depends on you and your traumatic event. Also, again, I am not a medical professional. I am a survivor of post-traumatic stress disorder. And also, it is, maybe we'll talk about it in another video, but post-traumatic slavery disorder. And I say that because I had issues with that, where I would have anxiety. Why do I have to worry about ordering chicken? Or why do I have to worry about when I walk in somewhere, someone going to judge me by the color of my skin? Those things I had anxiety about. It was always anxiety. I couldn't go apply for a job when my PTSD started getting worse. I couldn't apply for a job, just cool, calm, and collected. I had to worry about if this person was going to judge me for my skin color, or if I was going to be judged by that. So that can take a part in your post-traumatic stress disorder as well, because it's very traumatizing when you've experienced that from an early age. And I believe I was 9 when I first experienced prejudice. So just take everything that I've said into consideration if you feel that you are a candidate for post-traumatic stress disorder, and seek professional help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. It's a problem when you don't. Again, you guys have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. And remember, you can change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts and make good choices. Love you. Bye-bye. Mwah. Next time.